I'm back at the book segment tonight, getting young kids to read and to be polite without banishing them to the basement. New children's book called Give Please a Chance does that. It's written by mega-selling author James Patterson and me, your humble correspondent. Mr. Patterson came up with the idea, and he joins us now. Now, why did you call me up? Why did you pick me for this?
Because I know you care about kids. You write kids' books. And you have this big audience, which we're talking to right now.
Right.
And I like the idea of people getting together who don't necessarily think exactly the same way, but can agree on something, and they try to move it forward. Right,
and it didn't hurt that you and I have been very successful in a book marketing situation.
That helps.
People knows right away when it's Patterson and O'Reilly on the book cover, they're going to check it out.
I would buy it.
And the reason that we're both doing this and devoting our time to it is twofold. Number one, we want kids ages 2 to 6, which is, you'd say that was a target audience, right? 2 to 6?
Yeah.
We want them to start holding books and knowing that you read, and books have pages and pictures. So pictures are fabulous. So that's number one, to get them involved with books, which is, I think, the secret to education, right?
Yeah, I agree. And I think there are two things. One, I think the parents and the grandparents and the uncles and aunts and whatever have a lot of fun reading this book, reading with the kids or reading to the kids, depending on how old the kids are. That's the one piece of it. The second thing is, and we've talked about this, the idea of hundreds of thousands, maybe millions of kids actually growing up as being please and thank you kids.
Yeah, polite kids.
And they can become, please, believe it or not, please and thank you teenagers someday.
You have to brainwash the urchins. You have to inculcate it.
Exactly right.
But it's a fun brainwashing because, again, the kids, it's kind of magical. They open the book and
waterboarding is fun. It's
it's right. Waterboarding with Ned. Now, it's a great Christmas thing.
It is, and it's a fun. The pictures are great. The kids will really enjoy it, and they repeat over and over. Please, please, please.
Now, were you prepared when you went out with me to do interviews for what happened at CBS this morning, which we'll show you guys in the morning, a tip of the day, where when I show up, it's all politics, it's all controversy. Were you prepared for that?
No, I thought it was going to be more softballs, because I usually get softballs, and then they threw a slider. I was like, wow, a slider. That's
I told you on the phone, I don't know whether you remember this, I said, look, if you get involved with me, then you're going to bring all of this stuff, because...
No, you were very fair about it.
I mean, I'm going to try to be fair, but I'm not going to take any guff, and I'm going to defend my network, which
and you did.
But that, I think, is going to be helpful to the book, rather than a detriment. Some people say, well...
I know, I think it's a good thing.
Because you're so controversial, or you're not controversial, you just write good books. I'm controversial. But because I am, I draw attention to the project, so that these people who might not have heard of the children...
The thing is, we both agree this is a really good book. And honestly, even one of the things I think people ought to do with this book is give it to teachers at preschools.
Yeah,
this is a really good preschool book.
Well, I gave it to some urchins in my neighborhood. Like a test drive, and I picked the dimmest urchins, the dumbest kids, and I gave it to them, and they all loved it. And they don't just read it once; they read it like 10 times.
Well, that's what happened, and that's why this habit. That's why Bill and I both know Latin, because we went to Catholic school, but that was painful. They're going to learn to say please, and it's going to be
fun. And when I say the dumb kids, I was one of the dumb kids, so I can recognize them. And usually the dumb kids turn out to be brilliant when they get older. So, Jim, thanks for including me on this project. It's so much fun.
It's been a pleasure. Everything
and I think it's going to do very well for Christmas and Hanukkah, and you're a master.
And tomorrow.
And tomorrow, right.